Today's reading comes from Genesis chapter 25, verse 20. It says that Isaac was 40 years old when he married Rebekah. Now, in ancient times, fertility was seen as a blessing from God, and the more children you had, the more blessed you were. Childbearing was also interpreted as having the favor of God. So you can imagine that being childless was not only a huge shame in those times, it also caused others to look at you funny and talk about you behind your back. People would wonder why you couldn't have children. Was there sin in your life? Did you not pray enough? Or maybe you married the wrong person? And so there was this myriad of reasons for being barren. Not only was this hugely embarrassing for the man, but imagine how it made the woman feel. After all, this was the son of the great and mighty Abraham. Wouldn't his father's blessing automatically be transferred to his son, to Isaac? No, it doesn't work like that, at least not in real life. The text says that Isaac prayed, and a few verses later, she is giving birth to twins. But here's the catch. 20 years had passed. Sometimes God takes a little while longer than we would like for him to answer our prayer. But the truth is, he's never late. His timing is always, always perfect. We can relate to the story. There's people in our lives today, the self-righteous people, judgmental people, who look at us and say, well, things aren't going well because there's this going on in your life, or maybe secretly you're doing this. And we have all kinds of people pointing fingers at us, and we feel bad and we feel embarrassed because God's not answering our prayer. But let me encourage you to never give up, to never stop praying. My dear father, before he passed, it took him a lot of years to come to faith. And my mom prayed for him over and over again. And she lived a life of godliness to be an example to him, and to the point where he finally made that commitment to follow Christ. And it was the best decision that he ever made. So don't be dismayed and don't be worried if God doesn't answer your prayer, seconds after you pray it. Leave the how and when to him. But just seek him and just pray, because when the answer comes, whether you see it at the time or not, it'll be the right and perfect time for you.